Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave. I'm Eric.
I'm Jake.
I'm Calvin.
And we're here with a new movie reaction. This is Frankenstein. Jake, you've seen Frankenstein already.
I have, yes.
Yeah. So Jake's going to join us and especially make sure you guys stick around for the discussion.
Yeah.
Because he has some stuff he's going to bring up there.
Yeah.
But
I've seen Frankenstein too.
This one. Have you seen this one?
This
is a new one.
This
is a Del Toro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
You seen the 1931, 33? The original, Boris Karloff.
I have seen
yeah.
that. Many years ago. I've seen the remake with Gene Wilder.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that
Young
one.
Frankenstein, gotcha.
Young Frankenstein. We did that within this last year, didn't we, I think? So go check out that movie reaction if you want to. But yeah, I know the story. I've seen an homage, but I don't know if I've actually watched a Frankenstein movie.
Yeah?
Yeah. Other than Young Frankenstein or, I don't know, he's appeared in other things. Like Scooby-Doo. Helsing.
Yeah. I think this is like the first true, like, pure Frankenstein movie, because I haven't seen the original one. Yeah. And I don't think I've seen the remake. So
I also never read the book either by, what's that lady's name? Shelley.
Mary
Shelley. Mm-hmm. The inventor of science fiction.
Really?
Basically, yeah.
There was no, like, fiction that was, like, future science based before Mary Shelley. She's attributed with inventing or creating the idea of science fiction rather than just drama.
I love it.
Historical or...
Yeah.
All right, so like we said, we're going to be doing the reaction. We're going to be discussing after, so make sure you're sticking around for that. And make sure you're going over to blindwave.com because we have early access movies over there. You can go check out the next 4 movies that are going to be appearing on the channel. You can watch them before anybody else. You can comment on them, and then whenever it does go live on YouTube, people are going to be like, what the hell? How did they comment 4 weeks ago? I always love people.
That's how.
How'd they do that?
That's how they did it.
Yep.
So, all right, let's light this thing up, get it started, and watch Frankenstein.
Furthermost north.
All right.
Like Canada?
Just as
Europe?
far as we've went. What was the date?
1857.
Oh.
Super north.
Super north.
That's too north. I have to start digging to get my ship through. I do not have the adventurous spirit. Looks like my dad.
Yeah, he does.
Is that?
It does look like him.
Is that Mickelson?
I think it is.
Peace. My peace.
Jeg påtager os et værv.
Yeah, that's it.
Vi vil fuldføre det. Vi skal nå frem til Nordpolen.
We will find Santa.
Ooh, black toes. Not good.
En eksplosion, kaptajn.
Explosion.
Halvanden søgning ude.
What?
Wolves?
Wolves.
Sled dogs.
Oh, sled dogs. Yeah, okay.
Bunch of Kayas.
A lot of huskies.
Er det såret i skulderen? Er der brækket benet? Bjørneangreb.
Bears. Did a bear explode at him? Huh.
Og kunstig ben.
What a fancy prosthetic.
Okay. See, you shouldn't be this north. Nothing good. I think the consequences are going to find you, Captain.
This is how Yeti myths are born.
Yeah, right. These guys are just still fucking working.
They don't have any time to lose.
Well, yeah, as soon as they stop digging, it refreezes.
It's got embers on him.
Oh, shit.
He got splatted.
He real big.
He got... Oh! Just broke his back.
Jesus!
He took his face off.
Ah, I don't want to land in the cauldron. I don't want to burn to death up north.
cold and hot at the same time.
Different colored hands. Oh God! I'm not going next.
Right?
The blunderbuss.
Yeah. The big old
Yeah, it
shotgun. Oh, it's a multi-barrel blunderbuss. Okay.
Yeah.
Four barrels?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's
Oh,
Your skeleton.
at least it's icebreaker with
Yeah, that'll-
steel plating on the side.
can you jump?
Have him dig. Damn.
You want a job?
Right?
Oh my God! You do not need to jump.
It's gonna rock back. And he's just gonna take a step on like an elevator. Oh fuck.
Not very buoyant. Calvin is like you, straight to the bottom.
Alright.
If your muscle density is big, high enough to move the ship, you're probably pretty heavy.
What manner of devil made him? I did.
Speak of the devil.
I determined.
Poe and Thrawn are together.
My name is Victor. Victor Frankenstein. It was my father who gave me that name. It all started with him. My father. And my mother.
Okay. Those are some big hats. Meager beginnings, of course. Jesus, look at that place. Whoa.
He was absent from our lives.
Charles Dance? Look at that hat.
The salts in the meat will enrich your blood as well as the baby's. Well, it's nutritious.
What is it?
And bread that he soaked in the blood. Or hemoglobin.
Even our quiet, at times nervous disposition seemed to exasperate him to no end.
Can you imagine having a library like that?
No, not your hands. Not anymore. They are now the instruments of your craft and will. Your face, however, is vanity.
Man, she has a color, huh? Mm-hmm. What am I gonna wear today? Nothing but red in her closet.
Mother? Father, c'est maman! Father! Father! Save her, please!
That's not good.
Nope.
Damn.
That's a hell of a casket.
Yeah, it is.
Giant tomb of ivory.
Well, yeah, look at the cat. Oh, the baby was born?
Her eyes extinguished.
Look at all these
Smile
costumes.
feeding the cold earth.
We need to bring capes back. He looks so good in the cape.
He was the breeze, I was the storm cloud.
That is such a cool tree. I'm sorry, but I'm so distracted by how cool that tree is.
Yeah, right.
Let her die, did you not?
I did everything in my power to save her. You must know that.
She failed. Everything you know, I will know, and more.
This is so Anakin Skywalker.
I was born that night. I saw For the first time, the Dark Angel.
This is the most Guillermo del Toro shit ever.
I love this so much.
Even has the stained glass halo on the back. I will even keep people from dying.
I would become every ounce the surgeon my father was. I would surpass him in ambition and in reach.
Hey, they made some progress.
Or he was just swept away.
Yeah, I was gonna say the current probably just carried him under this ice.
Life. This is life.
Disciplinary tribunal.
Conception, that spark, the animation, thought, soul. That is in God's hand.
Yeah.
Go. Ignite a divine spark in these young students' minds.
Oh, I love the look of that.
Rather than obedience. Stop death! Not slow it down, but stop it entirely!
This doesn't feel very disciplinary, huh?
We have the wigs! We have the wigs!
Him too.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's Galactus.
He had a lot of hair in his past.
Composite subject to the body. That of a shopkeeper, delivered me moments after expiration. Tricky. Are you sure?
Gonna catch the ball.
Release now! Please.
I mean, I'm convinced.
Right?
That's not just twitching, you know?
Yeah.
God gives life, and God takes it. Victor,
Perhaps God is enough!
Christ raised Lazarus, you know?
It's interesting how much God is in disciplinary tribunal of science.
Oh, that spinal cord down there.
Little wheel.
I love that. That's such a great detail. Roads back then were so full of horse shit.
Yeah. That's what the curbs were for.
Yeah.
He had such a good silhouette with that hat.
Yeah.
Right? They had to have brought in so many hat makers for this.
My brother, I asked for the privilege of your acquaintance. It won't take but a minute of your time, please.
Very well.
A little hop over blood.
Elizabeth Harlander, a very nice young lady, fresh from convent life. The photographs are mine.
Did he give a name yet?
Harlander.
Just Harlander, okay, is his last name.
Yeah, I missed his first.
Can you contain your fire, Prometheus? Or are you going to burn your hands before delivering it?
I've taken quarters in Edinburgh. 3 days from now, we are to meet with William and Elizabeth, and that evening I will change your destiny.
They forget by supper time? What type of shit do they see every day?
The peach. Turn the peach. Turn it.
You bit it again. You were eating the peaches.
At the lecture, you ended your demonstration out of pride.
But really, because the companion life was already fading, was it?
Whoa.
Yep.
Exquisite. Is it not? It showcases the lymphatic system. Muslim medics call it the secret circulatory system.
Oh, it's remarkable.
Yes, if you can access that without destroying the surrounding tissue.
Not the front, not the front. The back.
I will endow your pursuit with unlimited resources.
Oh, a patron.
And in exchange?
I'm very quiet.
William Frankenstein and your niece, Herr Harlander.
Has he seen his brother since they parted?
Probably not.
William.
Victor.
Look at you.
Lady Elizabeth Harlander.
Looks like a bird.
Ah, dude, they have the coolest hats.
Honor, country, valor, These surely are worthwhile, elevated ideas by themselves, wouldn't you agree? Nevertheless, men are dying for them. Run to your brandy and cigars. The boys are waiting.
Finish their dessert.
Nok bedst, hvis de følger med.
En. Kaptajn, udkigsmanden så ham. Kreds rundt om skibet ude i togen.
Just circling the ship.
Hood is wild.
It's a very large hood.
The moment I laid eyes on it, the tower, I could feel destiny calling.
Water of life.
Damn, that's cool.
Look at that.
Shall be granted.
Medusa sculpt.
Anything.
Jesus.
Can you imagine doing a public works thing it's that like intricate?
We shall need to recondition the steam
Nothing
engines.
freaks me out.
Yeah, I hate this slopes. Look at body parts.
You're lucky to be hanged. You would have died within the year. Herr Harlander promised me access to optimal specimens.
Oh God, it's Burn Gorman.
It's a strong back. This will do.
Hope they don't need anybody's neck.
Guillermo del Toro loves Baron Gorman. It's in like everything.
Red.
Reminiscent of his mother, perhaps.
Your thoughts on your mother?
Come back, please.
Oh, we're going to confession. What's this?
I was intrigued.
She said, "Come back later." She's got a book.
So you got to pull a mask of Zorro?
Yeah.
You kill somebody?
How long has it been since your last confession, my daughter?
Barely a week, Father. I was in a convent. My fiance's brother.
Lust.
Hatred.
Hate.
Lust.
Grotesque. Even on a busy street on market day.
What a bastard.
Insects.
My interest in science leans towards the smallest things. Moving with nature. Perhaps the rhythms of God. This hardly seems appropriate.
Is anything?
There's a lot of appropriate things. Not dancing with your brother's fiance. That's appropriate.
The very first time, I became more interested in life. And somewhat less interested in death.
That's a great transition.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. What?
Cool.
What do you do with that?
Install it on the roof.
Oh, okay. That was a medical instrument.
William, you must stay behind. Please. I trust you above anyone else. Only for a few more days.
Convenient.
Mm-hmm.
He followed my instructions to the letter.
A big one.
Mm-hmm.
I still hate that pit.
But it's covered now, Jake.
Not the top one. Well, it can be, it looks like.
Go through the back. Oh, she's got a black feathers on.
Life got in the way.
A lot of red.
I believe she missed it.
Does it shock you?
Reminds me of Marston paintings.
Yeah. That looks too real.
I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch.
There's a bond between us. Can you feel it? An almost physical one. I truly believe it to be something else.
I have chosen. Good night.
Take that out.
Nothing could stop me now.
Here's the battle.
Nothing.
Oh my God. Horsey. bodies.
Those are some socks.
Hell yeah, they are.
Socks, Jesus. Oh my god, the jiggle looks really real. Oh fuck.
The dissonance between the music and how like dark this is.
Shove that up in there.
This guy's got fucked up knees, but this guy doesn't.
He's got the right muscles, but he doesn't have the bones for it. Like there's somehow beauty in this. Ugh.
It's the wonder of it all, right?
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Photography. Imagine the smell.
Yeah, it'd be so gross.
You haven't found the smell, you bitch.
Is that what the chute's for?
Just shoves it all into the ocean. I'm assuming it goes to the ocean.
Yeah.
That's why they put it on a cliff.
It is finished.
I hear the thunder. That's all we need now, right? Is the right amount of power. Does the face change at all? It looks like she's...
No, I think it was like that before.
Okay. Maybe it's just the lighting, then. I almost feel like she's watching it. She's like, oh no, don't do that!
That's crazy. As it is lifted up, the arms are spread open.
Mercury, are you ill?
Thank you.
No wonder he wants to solve death.
Yeah.
One night with Venus, a lifetime with Mercury. Isn't that the phrase?
What stage? Secondary?
We both know the precise schedule. And as we give life to our new Adam, I want to be released in this new perfect body. There is no life.
The fantasy of needing to put your
Wig on.
piece on.
Yeah.
He wants to be placed like his brain, or
Yeah.
how much of the circulatory system do you have to have?
Can you imagine how much those gloves are, how hard those gloves are going to be to take off? Leather gloves getting soaked like that on your hands.
I think they're already shrunk from all the blood. I think they used to be like tan.
Well, it's an
just been
interesting
stained.
choice that his gloves are red, just to show that his hands are red from blood.
If we lose, then we have nothing. We both lose. I will be the eagle that feasts on your liver. Please.
Oh shit. Goddamn sloop.
Oh my god.
What happened?
He just
Yeah, he splatted hard.
he caved in the tiles.
Or his head caved in.
Oh my god!
Or his head caved in.
That's why we should have railing. Ugh. Well, keep it going.
What a crazy contraption.
Right?
Oh, dude, inner space.
It's like a Magic School Bus episode. Did Harlander expect him to like kill him then?
Yeah.
And put his brain in there last second?
Yeah.
Like, how do you expect him to do it that fast?
You should have asked me yesterday. You know, not during the storm. Oh, time to go to bed. That's terrifying. That's so scary.
It is
Jesus
very
Christ.
scary.
Son is life from... Oh, the wolf.
Victor. Victor.
Oh, no. Hot. No, don't touch that. It's hot.
Body shoot. Body shoot.
Oh, no. It's all right.
Everything was new to him. Warmth, cold, light, darkness. Tending to you.
No, stop. Let go. No. Open your hand. Open. No, don't touch me. Don't ever touch me.
Old? It's closed.
Maybe you should have made it out of small body parts.
Right?
For the first one, you know?
He said it was easier, though.
The scale.
Yes. This much we have established. That is my name. My name is Victor.
He doesn't know what language is.
Like, does the brain have neural pathways that have already fired? Like...
Hand. You're here? You're really here? Come on, then. Come.
Even look at his brother.
Is my uncle here?
In a way.
Yeah.
My uncle's here.
Yeah, you gotta close the door, man.
He's a little manic.
Yeah.
The man downstairs.
You saw him? I gave him life. Got him.
Did you ever ask yourself, of all the parts that make that man, which one holds the soul?
I'm Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
If I could force myself to believe it would be my inclination to see attraction in you for that thing.
Understanding.
What about my name? What about what you have denied me?
Oh, poor baby.
Now give me your leg. Leg. Give me your leg.
Just like his father in the Switch.
Leg. Leg. Come on. Leg.
Something I have to show you. In a fit of rage, he killed him.
He killed him. He has some ice.
The creature will slice down your thinking. Brief. Very brief, I'm sure.
You sure?
That's so many cans.
I have the most terrible feeling.
Say one word. One word more. Anything. Make me save you.
Victor.
You just choose not to hear it?
Yep.
Oh my god, that is so many cans. Yes, I would like to order 10,000 cans of gasoline, please. Jesus!
Buddy. Ugh, leg.
The arm.
Oh my gosh!
It's snapped and twisted in a weird way.
Oh my god! Man. I trust that lady's feeling for the rest of my life. That's what.
Don't worry. They'll listen to me.
Oh my god!
My maker told his tale. Then I will tell you mine.
Fuck yeah, baby. I want to hear it.
I love the reflection.
Victor's Tale is part one, okay. What'd you say, Calvin?
I love the reflection in his eyes. The red eye.
Yeah. Shoot.
Things there.
Sometimes he's had too much money.
Yeah, that's a public works. I love it. It's great.
Right? I've only seen skin that pale once in my life. That week Calvin wore shorts.
I'd question if Calvin was put together like that under the clothes, but we know his ankle doesn't heal that fast.
Oh. It's just where the bodies end up?
Yeah. Or it's a battle. There's a flag back there.
Well, he did take them with their stuff. I think he took a lot of them with their clothes and whatever they had, too.
There's a carriage wheel.
Huh. He hasn't, like, fed it yet, has it? Does he eat?
I don't think we've seen it eat yet.
Jesus!
What is that? Shoot at it! Shoot!
Why would you shoot it in the face?
Help, maybe?
My wounds had healed, but I felt cold, so cold.
It's like a mill, grain mill. Man, does any place here have a bad view?
I don't think Guillermo del Toro knows what the meaning of that is.
And Maria, take your grandfather over by the fireplace, make sure he's comfortable.
Your grandfather looks cool.
Grandfather's robe looks cool, too.
Holy shit, is that Walter Frey?
It looks like him.
Yeah. This dude's out of bed.
The old man moved me. And his unseeing eyes were full of wisdom.
Was he blind, the old man?
Yeah.
Pay attention. What is this?
A boy.
And again?
A boy. An eye.
And again?
An eye.
Yeah. Well done, my girl. And this one?
The hand.
Very good.
God, I never looked in their barn.
Well, he's showing it to him as well.
What could I possibly do for them?
Whoa. Got all the wood you need.
Spirit of the forest, we should thank him.
Thank you.
Say thank you, spirit of the forest.
Yeah, it's crazy they'd never opened that door and looked in there.
There's rats in there.
Well, as long as the mill's working, would you need to?
Well, they haven't used it, right?
It might not be working anymore.
The spirit of the forest.
Jesus, oh, that'd be so helpful.
Right?
Instead of having to dig 6 feet for that post.
I hate those stupid things. Oh, I hate them.
Post,
yeah.
Post setters. See, he also isn't in there the whole
and
time.
I were at peace.
I know, but they don't know it's him. They're still asleep, right?
Well, I'm just saying he's not always in there, so they might go in there and he's.
Lost his mind.
That's so sweet. Look at that pipe.
Yeah.
Wolves.
It's like a super pack.
Don't need a super pack.
The hunter did not hate the wolf. The wolf did not hate the sheep, but violence felt inevitable between them.
It's just you and I now, Spirit. Just you and I.
Travel.
Welcome, dear traveler. Are you afraid? No need to be. But there is something in your voice which persuades me of your goodwill and kindness.
I've never seen him play someone so wholesome.
Right? Well, the doctor.
Well, yeah, you're right. Sure.
And it was then that I read my first story.
The Bible.
Have you never seen the snow, my dear friend?
Didn't the hunters say they would be back before winter?
I think end of winter.
End of winter.
Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
The Watchmen comic.
I wonder who's his favorite character.
Paradise Lost. Milton. Man has questions for God.
What a nice little library he has, though.
I see memories. All pieces. Single word. Victor.
Go to it. Word.
I understood that I was nothing.
It's crazy that paper survived so long.
I think it's only been a couple of months.
But through the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, long enough for his hair to grow, right?
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know how quick it grows.
Well, we know that the Arctic Circle's in 57 and his disciplinary tribunal was in 55. So only 2 years passed from
The very earliest from the very latest.
Yeah. And this is the first time seeing snow, so it's only been at what, max 10 months since he woke up.
Your name, Victor Frankenstein, and where to find you.
I like that intercut.
God damn these wolves.
Oh, Jesus!
Fuck!
Skinning one alive is fucking awful.
You came back. I found what I am. A monster. A good man. And you are my friend.
You don't question the wolves.
Sickle.
Get it!
Got your jaw. Yeah, the wolves knew to run too.
And then, merciless life. How long did I die for? I do not know. But I saw my injuries healed. I would demand a companion.
Jesus. Surprised he didn't try to get like a dead one, attach it.
Sure. Maybe he learned his lesson.
Maybe.
Or at least learned a lesson. Maybe not the right one.
Go upstairs and do some more.
And tomorrow, come back and pick him up.
I know, it is bad luck. See the bride before the ceremony?
Only for the groom.
Look at that mirror.
Yes, that's right. Not for me.
That's so much silver.
Well, whatever it's worth, I wish you and my little brother, who I love more than life, the very best.
That's saying a lot. Dedicated his whole life to life.
I'm trying to dedicate his whole life to death.
I want to tell
Leave my chambers now. Leave!
A companion, eh?
Why is the window open?
Oh, more.
The red eye's so cool.
I know.
Need you to make a companion for me.
And then what?
Procreation. And it is still all about your will, Victor.
God, I love the shot choice.
The miracle is not that I should speak, but that you would ever listen!
what a bar.
If you are not to award me love, then I will indulge in rage.
Dude, old man taught him well.
And mine is infinite. Shall not show me love, then I will indulge in rage.
Elizabeth, move away from it!
It attacked her! It attacked her!
My brother, you don't want... Oh no, fucking goddamn it! God damn it, Bill Frankenstein died. I'm so pissed. I would chase Victor to as north as possible too.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, huh, she's not wearing red.
It just wasn't made red yet.
What a shot. Look at this. The pedals are still going.
The guy up there's still like, it's the right time, right? He said forever.
You are the monster.
What a cool cave he found.
Mm-hmm.
I sought and longed for something I could not quite name. But in you I found it.
I couldn't stop thinking about how that was the coolest cave I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Even had a perfect, like, laying down rock in the center of it. It'd be so cool to make this.
Don't let him hear you say that. This dude makes bad things, and now there's another body.
You thought me a monster. Now I return the favor.
Oh, got your nose.
You may be my creator, but from this day forward, I will be your master. You hunted me past the forest.
So he was hunting him.
3 cans of condensed milk, some firewood.
Dude, love milk. God, that's so good.
Yeah, whoever made his, like,
His silhouette.
his coat and his outfit for this section is so good.
God. It's just leaking out sticks of dynamite everywhere.
You only listen when I hurt you.
Naruto'd it.
But it's there.
He Naruto'd it.
You put your faith in this. You think this will unmake me. Light it then and hope it does. But if it does not, I will come for you again. Light it!
Oh, fuck.
And the threat is that I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna blow myself up.
Yeah, he's trying to.
Fuck! I could feel my singed flesh regrowing.
Size, bone, fingers earlier.
We did. Bones, resetting.
Try the other 5 next time.
Sorry.
See how singed all the fur is.
You will go now, Creator. Fade away.
He's so big in this frame.
The tide that brought me here now comes to take you away. Don't be distracted. Forgive me, my son. If death is not to be, then consider this, my son. While you are alive, what recourse do you have but to live?
The way you said it at the beginning, when it meant the world to you.
Victor, I forgive you. Perhaps now we can both be human.
What a crazy story for this man to listen to.
Right? What a day.
It looks like the guy's a croquet mallet.
Mallet, yeah.
I mean, it's a hammer, but that's just kind of what it looked like.
Sun was one of the first things he felt, right? All right. I knew that, Del Toro directed and wrote all this, but I did not expect it to be that good. That was a fantastic movie.
I mean, it's one of his his biggest passions.
Yeah.
If you know enough about Del Toro, he has a second home that his it's meant just for him, and it's his getaway home, and they call it the Bleak House. And it's basically just filled of all the things he loves.
Yeah.
And he has an entire room just for
of things.
Yeah. Like the demon dogs Samael from Hellboy?
Yeah.
He has like a life-size sculpture of that.
That's cool.
But in that house, he has a room that's just a Frankenstein room.
Gotcha.
So like Frankenstein is one of the things that he has loved and I think he's been working on this movie for a decade, just in his own way. It's one of his biggest passions. So the fact that he can come through and put it to screen, it just makes sense and you can feel it.
You really can feel it. It feels like Netflix gave him all of the do whatever you want to do is what it felt like. Sometimes you watch movies like this and you can kind of be like, oh, there's the studio right there. But
yeah.
I didn't feel the studio at all in this.
No, not really. And I think Guillermo gets away with it a lot because he has, you know how directors have like staples that they do?
Yeah.
His whole style is such a staple of his work that I think trying to like commercialize it through corporations just would never work, and I think they know better. You know?
Sure.
Because
I think he also knows better than to get into a situation where he's not going to have enough control to make it what he wants.
Yeah, he's not going to...
Like, he's been working on this on and off for 10 years. Like, he waited for his opportunity to get the deal that he wanted to make the product that he wanted.
Does he have children?
I think he does.
This feels like it was made by a father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I feel like this does a lot is like the original book. I haven't read it, but I've read enough about like people's breakdown of it. The original book is a lot of it's about like man's unwanted, like unprompted and like not prompted, but like unchecked scientific discovery and like pushing into scientific discoveries we shouldn't. And this feels like it still has that as like its core, but a lot of it kind of gets turned into like generational trauma and like continuing cycles and breaking that cycle and like finding a way to forgive and love yourself and other people.
Yeah.
That I believe is in the original book, but it's put more in the forefront here.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he's talked about that, about like to him, it's not just about the science of it all. It's about these other aspects of being a father and, you know, a mother and all of that.
You know, I kept thinking throughout, ever since he started, you know, just saying Victor, I'm like, yeah. Kids generally say mama or dada first. That's usually the first word.
Yeah.
Not always, but it tends to be. And like, when that word meant everything, you know, just, there is a lot of stuff in here that like, you get like hints of like nihilism in here, but like in the face of nihilism, what is a true purpose?
Yeah.
You know?
And like, what do you do with nihilism when you're faced with the trueness of it is like, you look into an unending life.
Yeah.
And what can you do? And Victor, you know, points it out is like, if you're going to be alive, what other thing is there for you to do but live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, not just exist.
Like, the point of nihilism is that, like, everything ends, so there's no point, right? But this is something that, in the face of nihilism, contradicts it. Like, to the furthest extent that anything can. Like, life without end is the antithesis to nihilism. So, you must live, right?
Yeah.
It's beyond a biological imperative now. Like, it's just
Yeah, I mean that's when
countermanding madness. You know?
Yeah, it gets past like biological, and they talked a couple times about like in which muscle lives the soul.
Yeah.
And like somehow this creature has a soul, and like what do you do to fulfill that, and what do you do like with something that does not have these biological like imperatives and things, like how do you fulfill this thing of a creature that is like a composite of things, and how does that happen, and him finding his sense of self and what he is and how he is a being, you know, takes a lot of discovery and pain and suffering to get there, to understand like what these things are.
Man, I just last night I was playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33. And it prompted me to think so many things, and I want to say all those things, but if you guys never played it, you got to play it. So I don't want to spoil it for you.
I have to
but
eventually.
Just in terms of like, you know, the philosophy. It always fascinates me, the philosophy of like of consciousness, and that one idea of consciousness is that you don't actually have consciousness. You're an animal that believes it does. You know, and that, you know, believing is like the most powerful thing that we do. Like we recognize patterns, and thus we tell stories in our head. And you know, one of the ideas is that we're actually doing that to ourselves, so that there is no soul, there is no this type of thing, but there's such a power in the belief. Look what we've done with that power, you know, and how it's changed the world and how it changes animal behavior. but like seeing it here, where like this is made of dead things. Like this, this monster or this person is greater than the sum of their parts, which are dead parts. They had their time. Life is life because it's precious and it's fleeting, but through the sum of those parts, he's like everlasting, and there's like a corruption there, but there's also a beauty in the corruption as well.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, and
there's a contradiction in terms of like life is fleeting, so you have to enjoy it while it's here.
Yeah.
But also, for him, death is fleeting, so there's nothing else to enjoy or to look forward to than life.
Yeah. Yeah, it everything ends up pointing at the same direction, kind of in a ways of like, you have an end or you have no end. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you take advantage of the time you have, because otherwise, that is what's meaningless.
Yeah,
is wasting it and not. It just existing is not living, and you need to find a way to live.
Yeah. Who was the actor that played?
That's the creature?
Yeah.
That's Jacob Elordi.
Jacob Elordi. What a performance.
Yeah. So...
Australian actor.
Yeah, so... And one of the reasons that I stepped in for Aaron, since he wasn't going to be here, is some of the stuff I know from behind the scenes is the creature was originally supposed to be Andrew Garfield. And they worked on... creating his look as the creature for 9 months.
Jesus, okay.
And then the writer strike and a couple of other things happened, made him unavailable because of his scheduling.
Yeah.
And Jacob Elordi got picked.
Okay.
And Guillermo has a really, really fun way of looking at, like... I don't remember the exact quote, but I listened to him in an interview about, like, none of these things upset him. Mm-hmm. Like, when things happen that don't go your way, that's just part of the process, and you, like... And his quote about it was really beautiful. And then he found Jacob Elordi, and he said it's in the eyes. He can cast directly from eyes alone. So Jacob Elordi came in, and I think they had like only 9 weeks to create his creature look versus the 9 months they spent on Andrew Garfield's.
Sure.
And he said, and Guillermo talked about Andrew was who I wanted, but I think the way that this worked out, I couldn't be happier, because he would have to come in, and some nights he would come in at 10 p.m. to get started with his makeup stuff, stay up all night getting the makeup done, work an entire day, and then have it done. And Guillermo's like, he didn't once come and complain to me. He didn't have problems. He didn't want to go home. He worked 20 hours a day, and he just, just troopered through it. And Elordi also talked about there was something about being in this costume, prosthetics and whatever, that was just freeing and the most he has ever felt in acting.
Well, yeah, you get so into the character, it's past method at that point. You're just you feel different, not just you pretend to act different.
There's one guy that was on the Lord of the Rings behind the scenes makeup crew, and he talks about how when he puts on makeup for an actor the first time, he will leave them alone in the trailer. After it's all done, leave them in the trailer for 30 to 40 minutes and just let them look at themselves. Just find something there, you really get immersed in that,
Yeah, he's a younger up and coming actor that's
It was
has
he was in Euphoria.
Yeah, he's one of the big characters in Euphoria. That was the first for a lot of people, and then he's one of the movies. I think it was either 23 or 24. It was Saltburn.
Okay,
that was really, really popular.
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
It's one of those movies that I feel is always on the fringe of
he got a
getting
BAFTA
close
for that.
to you guys. Yeah,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
I might watch that in Euphoria just for this dude alone. He was so impressive.
Yeah, he's I watched this and I was like, I don't see him in it, and that's impressive and really good. And just his movement, and the way he felt like this was new to him, it all just felt genuine and true.
That's the thing too. So much of prosthetics is you sit there and they do your face, and then you get the costume on, and then you're good to go. but he had to do his whole body. Like, half this movie, he's naked, you know?
Yeah.
That's just so much work.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And part of me is kind of glad that, like, I would love to see the Andrew version of this, but Andrew doesn't have the stature for some of these shots, whereas Jacob Elordi truly is like 6'7" or like 6'8".
Oh, okay.
So
gotcha. Because there were times where I'm like, I think this guy's a real tall guy because I don't see any forced perspective or anything like that. A little bit, but not much.
Yeah, there's definitely some times like in that last scene where he's like dominated while he's sitting down with Victor. Like obviously he's probably sitting a little closer to us than it seems. And he's also got the big huge coat on.
He's got the big furs and everything on him.
But he truly is like just a very tall human. So I think like that helps just sell it so much because you don't have to do any tricks to make him.
You don't have to do it as obvious as tricks.
Because Andrew Garfield, I think, is like around our height, like 6 foot-ish. Mm-hmm. So you know, somebody that's well above average just helps sell that so well.
Yeah. One of my favorite parts of the movie was it went because it's a long movie. It went so long I forgot that they had said part 1 Victor's Tale. So when it said part 2 the creature's tale, I was so fucking hyped.
Yeah.
I was thinking like right before the title thing happened, I was like, man, did I miss a title card? Like I've been waiting for another title card. There hasn't been one for a part 2. And he was like, "You've heard my creator's story." I was like, "Oh, good, now here it is. Yeah. Here's the part 2.
I also loved his voice.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Like, and the way they layered some of it to kind of give him like almost two at the same time.
Yeah. There's like it earns it so well when he starts to speak and it becomes so eloquent. You know.
Yeah.
There's some lines in there so good.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it hits as hard if he didn't speak for 3/4 of the movie, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, he spends 20 or 30 minutes only saying Victor.
Kevin Smith talks about it all the time. He's like, Silent Bob, when he speaks, it has to be important.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing here. Yeah. So every line has to matter.
Yeah. It's so economical as well. Like,
which is crazy to say about a 2-hour, 20-minute movie.
No, it's like, I don't feel like I was ever bored. No scene ever felt like it was like, oh man, more of this? Okay. Like nothing drug on. Nothing was fluff or unneeded. It was so, I don't know, it just put you there and kept me entranced. Honestly, it didn't feel like there was that much dialogue.
Sure.
For its runtime, probably not.
There was just so much just showing what is happening and like some voiceover narration and stuff and just very succinct dialogue whenever it happened. It was just a really great movie.
Yeah, it's super, super tight, like put together.
It definitely feels like
super
an older
well paced.
It feels like it was made like 50 or 60 years ago.
Sure.
You know? Just it's not monochromatic.
Yeah.
You know, if you put this monochromatic, I think it would feel exactly like, and I feel like it was shot to have those color depth and the light and the shadows and everything like that. Like
I'd watch that version. Have black and white except for the shots with like the red dresses or something.
And the red eye.
And the red eye. Dude, that was so T2.
Red eye was
you know?
so
Arnold
good.
and T2.
Well, and you saying it feels like an older movie, there's definitely some parts, especially when he came to Victor's and William's Manor, where it was just the old like dun drum of like older movies, you know, where they had people doing that. So it definitely evoked that really well. Since we talked about Jacob Elordi, there's also Mia Goth played Elizabeth.
Mia Goth, okay.
Where she, you know, and she got to be the motherly figure to Victor's fatherly figure. She also played Victor's mother in the early part of the film.
Okay, I thought she looked familiar.
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys would catch it.
What the fuck?
I didn't catch it my first time around. I read about it. Because, like, the mother is very covered up.
Yeah.
And then
don't see her but, like, 2 or 3 scenes.
Yeah, maybe. Where she doesn't have, like, a veil in front of her.
The makeup is totally different. Yeah.
But he definitely plays with that, like, kind of Oedipal complex with Victor, with Elizabeth by casting Mia Goth as well, and Victor having like obsession with his mother and then obsession with her.
The makeup's very different, and she has different colored hair, but just, you're totally right.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this actress looks like somebody I've seen recently.
She's
I didn't realize how recent it was.
So recent.
Her big thing is the Pearl series in horror. She did X, Pearl, and I think the other one's Maxine. Maybe? Am I getting that wrong? I might be getting the Maxine one wrong. But that's one of the things. But she's also up and coming big time. I believe she's in a couple other things that I'm not aware of, or I don't know off the top of my head.
Perfect name for this film as well.
Oh yeah,
very gothic.
I mean, that is definitely like Guillermo del Toro's like bread and butter is like a very gothic horror like overall vibe. You know, it's in his Hellboy movies. It's in, you know, Pan's Labyrinth. It's in Way of Water.
And, you know, that makes a lot of sense, too, right? Because he was, like, instantly drawn to Elizabeth. Like, he had that look, and then he has this, like, yearning for her. And we know that he felt that way about his mother. Especially because the dude will drink nothing but milk. Mother's milk, right?
Yeah.
So he keeps that longing with him his adult life, and then to have the same actress play both roles makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It's very Big Fish of Tim Burton did that in Big Fish with casting characters that did that. Really cool. I loved all of his like reaction shots because you can go throughout the movie from when like, okay, how much does he understand about what's happening and how does it make him feel? And there's an evolution on like how much he understands and the way the actor like makes you try to get into the head of the creature.
Yeah.
Really cool. He's very like an infant and like a baby, and then at some point as he's telling his story, you just accept that he's matured.
Yeah.
You know?
Like at just whatever like incredible rate he does, just kind of like how he heals.
Yeah.
Is like the neural pathways just form and recreate so much faster because of the power that sits in his lymphatic system.
I was initially thinking like, okay, so that brain would have already experienced trauma of whoever that person that died. And you know that trauma is burned into your brain through your neural pathways. So I was wondering if he was going to have any like leftover things, but maybe in the idea that he heals instantly, like that, all that stuff was kind of healed as well.
It also could be a thing of like the lightning strike.
Yeah,
might have because like most neural pathways have to do with like firing of neurons.
Yeah,
if you change the way that those neurons are fired by a strong enough electrical current, you might just erase all of that. I don't know. Which that's also an interesting thing, and it's not necessarily this movie. Is the original in the book? It's not really said that electricity was the conductor to power the thing, the creature. It was hinted at, but like they leave it unknown how he does it because Victor would keep it a secret.
Sure, yeah.
But the 33 movie did it, and it's kind of just become iconic. Like synonymous with it.
It's alive!
But it is very cool to see like Guillermo make it in the way that he makes things look.
Yeah.
Just because he has such a unique vision for the way things look. Because like the laboratory was all real sets. All of that was like physically done, all handmade done. The ship was a physical real, like the full thing was a set that they were up at, you know. And especially with like the timing of when this movie comes out, of like one of the main themes being like unchecked technological growth and us growing and like taking advantage of things, really like shines a light on like AI now, and especially with like Guillermo's thoughts on AI, because he is very anti-AI. He does famously not fear it. He fears stupid people, not the actual AI itself. But it's a thing that continues like through history to become more like continue to come back around of like, yep, we did that thing. It's very much
absolutely.
like it's very much like Godzilla and like, oh, we're pushing technology too far, and it's kind of the same like story.
It's that thing. It's like we're not the dominant species on the planet because we're the strongest or the fastest or any of those things. There's so many creatures that are stronger and faster than us, but we're the smartest. And now we're making ourselves obsolete.
Sure.
Yeah, and we continue to push the boundaries of our own destruction because of our vanity and our ego, which is, part of the reason why we're so smart.
Yeah.
Is we're driven to become better.
Yeah.
But it also is unchecked a danger to us.
Right. Well, we might not have been made in God's image, but we might make God in our image.
We'll certainly try.
Oh, man.
What any of the other casting really? I mean, obviously Oscar Isaac was really, really good.
Absolutely. It's so good that I almost want to be like, I don't want to waste time talking about it. It's obviously good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I don't have anything to say.
Yeah.
He just was incredible.
Yeah, he was incredible.
Christoph Waltz was really good.
Yeah.
I really liked him.
What's Walter Frey's guy, too?
Jonathan Bradley?
David Bradley.
David Bradley, yeah. I think Jonathan Bradley is Samuel.
Sam, yeah. From the north.
Huh. I believe.
Yeah. But no, I mean, Christoph Waltz, awesome. I kind of got the feeling that's where we were going, but I didn't realize it was like, I don't know what he was thinking. Like, okay, and now put my brain in there.
When he said, like, I will have a favor of you, I was like, oh, he's dying. He knows he's dying, and he's going to want him to do. Yeah. Like, once he proves that it works, he's going to want him to do it, too.
They put so much, like, emphasis on, like, his cane in so many shots, so I kept thinking, like, maybe he has, like, I don't know, like MS or something? I mean, maybe it's going to be something that will deteriorate. I don't know, but...
Well, it's definitely deteriorating.
Syphilis.
Yeah. The line of, like, spend one night with Venus.
I wrote that down.
Spend
a lifetime
with Mercury.
That was a great line.
It's a great line, yeah. I wonder if that was, like, an actual saying back then when those drugs didn't have, or those diseases didn't have as strong of medicine against them.
Yeah,
I wonder if that was a real thing or it was just a clever writing thing. And I also wonder how much of the dialogue in this movie is straight from the book.
Sure.
Having not read it.
Yeah.
Versus
a lot of, I feel like, the monsters' words, I feel like they're pulled directly off the page. Like the prose and everything of it, like it feels exactly like Mary Shelley to me. I mean, it's been a long time since I've read it. Like I probably read it when I was like 12 or 13 or something.
It had a lot of like not a lot, but it had like Gnostic philosophy of like at one point, the old man is talking about Christ coming to Earth not to, necessarily be a Messiah, but to learn from humanity what it means to die. Like, that's very Gnostic.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the whole segment of him being friends with the old man and like the way that they learned from each other and how he talked about the old man and how in his like look back and then how the old man talked about him,
Dude, the way he clapped for the little girl that read correctly, it's like there's something in it that's so pure because he seems genuinely happy for her. But what he's really doing is he's so sad that that's never happened for him.
Yeah.
He's like clapping, like wanting that to happen here. Like as a child, you want that type of thing, and he doesn't have it.
He's emotionally integrating with that family that he can never be a part of.
He's living vicariously.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
he's having to clap silently, like not actually clap because if they find him, they'll try to kill him, and then he won't have this enjoyment anymore. Yeah. He won't have his old man friend.
He's also learning how to clap for the first time, really, because he also didn't know really how to hold his hands. He's not only is he learning words and how he said these people have sounds and they call them words, and that's how he learned that. He learned so much of like the way to move and the way you act because like he would go and he would crawl on the ground and be on the ground and stuff because that felt natural to him. But then after that, we really don't see him do that anymore. Yeah. After he watches, these people and learns from them. And I just love his little role as like this guardian of the forest that this family believes. Like,
me too.
Oh, we're just being protected by the guardian as giant bundles of kindling and a post gets
Yep.
set in the ground.
Jesus, yeah. That'd be so awesome. Man, the day we got the tractor attachment that actually goes and corkscrews
the
into
auger.
Oh man, it changed. Like there was life before the auger and life after.
Yeah. We dug footer holes for our steel building. And we could dig the holes through the shale and everything with the auger, but we still had to empty them out. And they were like 6 feet deep with post hole diggers by hand.
I hate post hole diggers.
I quite enjoyed his observation of the wolves and the men, the hunters. You know, that they don't hate each other.
Mm.
That's just what they do. That is their purpose.
Yeah.
And he's sitting here with no purpose, being like, maybe purposes aren't that great.
Sure.
Well, and he learns the first thing of like violence, and violence doesn't need to be from hatred.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is just their nature and what they are.
Violence has a purpose in the world, just like helping people has a purpose. But because of how he looks and how people perceive him, the world places their interpretation of what he is on them, and he then he's like given a purpose by the world that he doesn't want.
Yeah. It's like it's a force of nature. It's like a tornado. Like, if we could get revenge on the tornado, we probably would. The tornado's not evil. It does, it's a thing that happens.
Just is.
Yeah. But if we could, damn you, tornado.
Actually, talking about that makes me
No Witcher.
Makes me think of Pacific Rim, because a lot of that
Stop
was
it!
like them.
It's playing The Witcher for no reason.
It's about them fighting back against a thing that they don't hate,
Exactly,
that just exists and is sent to them.
Yeah.
And I love the line in the beginning of that of like, you don't fight against the hurricane, but in a Jaeger, suddenly you can.
Yep.
And it kind of just like reminds me of some of these storytelling things that Guillermo really just likes to like compound on, and the things that he really gravitates towards. And like with Frankenstein, you know, he also did Pinocchio.
Yeah.
The stop motion Pinocchio for Netflix, which
I need to watch. I haven't seen it.
It's so good.
Is it that good?
It's so good.
I'll watch it.
Like one of my favorite stop motion things, up there with like Kubo and
The Two Strings.
Yeah. And it's just incredibly well done. And it's again, it's a thing, finding your purpose and finding your sense of self in it. And I just love that he has these unique ways to keep coming through these stories and still have a perspective that is fresh and has something to say about it.
I feel like when I get to the end of one of his movies, you feel like you learn a little bit more about that guy.
Yeah.
About that director.
Yeah, for sure.
Tim Burton kind of does the same thing for me.
And the only other thing I really can think of that I want to talk about is the costuming.
Oh, the wonderful hats.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. It's really good.
The wonderful hats, the all of the, like, servants and, like, Charles Dance's outfits were just so on point. Like, his, like, neck thing up high.
The sailors.
Yeah, they you know, those old school, like, Arctic clothing. But the one that really I like the most is Elizabeth's wedding dress, and that she had the stitching on her arm to make it look like she had like the mummy wraps
bandages
from Bride of Frankenstein. So she
interesting,
appears like she is the Bride of Frankenstein in that without actually doing that.
Yeah.
Because in this the creature doesn't want a wife. He just wants a companion.
Just someone.
Just someone.
He wants to not be alone.
Yeah, he just wants to be alone, not be alone. And Victor subscribes gender to it, and that he wants someone to procreate and reproduce.
Because that's what he would want.
Yeah, you know, and because he wants to put perfection into the world, and like, if he obviously wants the same as me, so he wants to reproduce and continue what they are. But that's just not what the creature wants. They're different, but Victor can't see it any other way. But that's the costume that like, I think stands out the most to me. Besides the awesome awesome coat he has.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think I realized might have been that black wolf. A good portion of it.
You think?
Yeah, because it was
maybe.
it was like thick, big black fur, and he
Yeah.
did not have it. He had it after leaving the
mill.
The mill.
I did think it had some very successful CG animals. You know, the lambs and the sheep and the wolves. It's still not there for me yet.
It's still not quite there.
I still notice it every single
Sure.
time in every single shot.
The wolves running gives me very
Yeah.
much like Twilight wolves look.
Yeah, I
But
think
not
like
bad.
I think the CG is like the weakest part of this.
Yeah.
And I think that's like probably the last thing he super cares about, Guillermo cares about, you know, is because he cares so much about the practical effects and the modeling and all of that.
Well, yeah, it just makes all the practical stuff look even better.
Yeah.
And there's so little CG in it that it makes me not care.
Yeah.
Because the real stuff is so good.
Yeah, and I think it's just a point of like priorities in that you can get away like people's expectation for CG animals, like as long as you hit like the bar, it's usually all right. And he can, instead of trying to spend that extra money to make them photorealistic, he can spend it on another super sweet set.
Completely. And I mean, while I think that there should still be an industry for like trained animals, you know, that industry can be rife with abuse. That can be crazy on production because animals are not actors. They are animals, and they will not do what you want them to do half the time.
Yeah.
Especially the larger ones.
Yeah.
That can
and it can be dangerous.
physically oppose you.
So I get it. It's the same way I feel about like when you see, you know, fake muzzle flashes and stuff in TV and movies, you know, with gunfire. And I'm like, man, that just does not look real at all. And I can't turn my brain off. But it's so much safer this way. I don't give a shit, you know?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because like you could spend the time to make these like photorealistic, you know, but I just don't think it's necessary in a movie like this.
For me, I always say like, show me the animals, real animals first. If you do that first, and it's like an establishing shot. You set it up, I'll just buy it the rest of the time. But if the first thing I see is CG animal, that's what I'm thinking the whole time. You know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Sometimes yes, but other times no.
Yeah.
Like Always Sunny with the little
monkey. Yeah.
Like we weren't sure at first, but it was CG the whole time.
No, yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah.
Like if it's good enough, you can be fooled for a bit.
Like, you know, I thought Crypto and Superman. It's amazing, but it's also like I don't have to expect it to have perfect physics because it's a dog that can fly.
He defies physics.
Yeah, he has flying zoomies, so that like, you know, muddied the waters of the line for me, you know.
Sure.
But there was a couple things in here where like I wasn't as afraid of the wolves because I kept thinking about.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that wolf's in the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think like that's the thing that they're like. It's good enough.
Yeah.
Everything else, they're like, no, perfect. I need it perfect. And that was where they're like, I could spend another $30,000 on this.
Sure.
But we're gonna ship it.
But you know, I see that cadaver split open from the back, and I just completely believe it.
Yeah.
Because that's a real prosthetic. You know,
a real cake.
It's a real thing. It's a real cake.
Well,
Is it cake?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was easier to make it out of cake with like fondant and everything that than to do it with the plaster and the paint and everything.
The other one that like really, really sold me was him playing with the tendons in the
grabbing
hand
the wrist.
and making the hand move from
like shoving body parts into other body parts, like from different bodies. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the knee.
Yeah, the
and
knee.
Like, the joint all around. Ugh.
It feels so wrong.
Yeah,
like
it does.
a turducken. You know, Thanksgiving. Ugh. I don't want one. I'll just have 3 separate, please. All right, yeah. Great movie. Absolutely loved it. Long movie, but didn't feel long for me.
No.
It went by quick.
Honestly, I wanted it to be longer.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it so much.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. I wanted to Return of the King ending, just keep going. But he never met Santa at the North Pole. What do you think he did after? He seems effectively immortal.
Yeah, he's immortal, but now he he's forgiven, and he is now going to get a chance to be human.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he lives a life of like solitude and dedicates himself to learning and bettering himself, or maybe he starts like helping people like from the shadows. You know, he could be the spirit of the forest to a bunch of people if he wanted. He could be a vigilante.
I really thought he was going to go to that boat, you know, and actually just crack the ice and be like, you know,
yeah,
let's go.
To like push them
This
forward.
Rhea Ripley just stomping. But they push back. I mean, I think that's the point. The captain hears that story and says, you know what? Maybe obsession isn't the way.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go home and live my life.
Yeah. And this is like, I've been giving the chance to not make this mistake. I shouldn't squander it.
What a day that guy had.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
and he handled everything so well.
Yeah, like
I love how he, like, when he learned everything, is like, all right, this is what we're going to do.
All right, well, that seems to be the thing. They forgave each other. This guy's immortal.
Yeah.
We're just going to let him go. Yeah, he killed a couple people. We really can't do anything about that. We shot him first.
There's no punishment that you can bestow that is actually meaningful to him.
Yeah, and
oh no, he's stuck in a box for 50 years. That's going to be a blink in his lifetime.
Well, we're the ones who made him the monster.
Yeah.
In this scenario, and he reacted. You know, if my first reaction is to if an alien shows up and my first reaction is to shoot it, and it smashes me, it's not the alien's fault that it smashed me. It's mine that I put my belief onto it.
Yeah.
And forced it to react.
And there's a lot of like subtle commentaries on theology in here, but the idea of like if there is such a thing as hell that is infinite torture, there's no sin that deserves that, because sins by definition are temporal.
Yeah.
Like that's finite. Like a finite sin equals infinite torture is kind of immoral, you know?
Yeah.
And I kind of like that. That's him raging at his creator for such a shitty system.
Sure.
You know?
Because the creator was the one that did the sin, and now he is infinitely punished.
That's why the Catholics invented purgatory.
Sure. I do like, and like I said, it's been a long time since I've read the original Mary Shelley, but I feel like in the original book it was, like you mentioned, like the fear of technology and the unbridled advancement and stuff like that, and it felt like the technology was kind of just the vehicle or the tool that like humanity is the real monster, and we're just using technology as the tool to do the evil.
Yeah.
I do like that as being like kind of like a shift in tone there, because like that's the big thing about the Frankenstein story, is that the monster isn't the monster. It was man who created the monster. You know, the man did the evil thing, you know, twisting and cutting up bodies and sticking them back together, a bastardization of life. And technology was just the tool to do that, but it was man's drive to do that made it happen, not the technology. I like that.
I get what you mean.
You know, it's just brought up here, and it's framed in such a good way that, like, no, it's very clear. Like, this guy is twisted.
Yeah.
His drives are twisted. His motivation and his alignment toward what is right and wrong, like his inquiry, the trial thing that they had at the beginning, it was all for show. Like it was a joke to him, you know.
Yeah, he was there to get disciplined, and he turned it into theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
So his regard for what is right and wrong from the very beginning was off.
I think that paired
and it
with
was very
like
clear.
Like that paired with the point of view of like it's almost like a meta commentary on like AI. I think like matches pretty well.
Sure.
Yeah. Because I mean, not Frankenstein, but the creature in this is an amalgamation of many people. AI trains not just on one thing; it trains on everything.
Well, yeah,
you know?
I think that's why
it's
a good analogy for AI. Is like it's the tool that people are using to do evil with, but in and itself, it's not a bad thing. It's just a creation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how we create it and how we go about using it and what we subscribe to it are what gives it like its morality.
Sure. We, much like the hunters did to the creature, like we villainize it because it's an unknown. It's scary to us. We ascribe it its purpose and then blame it for doing what we tell it to do.
We ascribe its purpose relative to what we think our purpose is.
Yeah.
And we're not always correct. Man, what a movie. I enjoyed it so much. I will enjoy the sequel when it comes out. When it's The Bride of Frankenstein. He was looking for that companion.
Oh, we had a Bride of Frankenstein.
We did. You're right.
She married Frankenstein.
I don't want a sequel. I like just this one.
Oh man, if he remade Van Helsing, not like the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing. I love that movie, but it's not. Too. It's not really.
Dude, Hugh Jackman loses his skin like 15 times in that final battle.
I do
you must be so thin,
in reality, this should be left alone as a solo thing.
Yeah.
But it is very fun to think of the idea of Guillermo getting to play with all of the horror things because he's just really good with it all.
Werewolves and everything.
And so much of it like just fits with his natural style and love of like gothic horror.
His passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely feel the passion come through.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That was our reaction. That was our discussion. We hope that you enjoyed. And if you have other movies that you want us to enjoy, make sure you're going over to blindwave.com/reactions and throwing them up over there. Jake's actually the one that goes through a lot of those things and helps us build our polls. So go over and throw out. Maybe there's some other movies like this you'd like us to check out. Maybe put that Pinocchio movie on there. I haven't seen it.
I would love to see it. I've been saving it.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. We'll see you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching here at Blind Wave. If you haven't, you can just hit the subscribe button. What's the worst that can happen? We promise that it won't affect you in your life at all. Except you'll be able to see awesome videos. If AI takes a hold of everything, you definitely want Blind Wave in your life. We'll help.